How do you track and analyze the effectiveness of your training programs? Tenneo's Business Intelligence (BI) module makes it possible with customizable reporting, automated scheduling, detailed user insights. In this walkthrough, you'll see how to navigate and use the BI module, what reports are available and how to customize them, how to schedule reports to be delivered automatically. Let's watch the webinar now.
BI is somewhere whatever the activities we are doing as an admin, and in order to know the data, like how many people, let's take you have created a course and you have assigned to the people, and you want to know that how many people have started the course, how many people has not completed, who are under ongoing. This all data. In order to analyze the data for your data representations, you can use the module of business intelligence, that is we will call it as a BI. So for this particular session, I'm going to explain like how to use the BI. I think the people who are there in this call, they're already aware like how to use the BI. But let me help you some of these steps also to make your life easy, or for the navigations easy to fetch the data. And during this particular explanation, wherever you have any query or any concern, you can stop me there. And we can have a mutual discussion also, or if you have any specific business requirement also, you can let me know during the session time, so I can like collaborate the same. So this particular training also, like I want to let you know that like our product is currently under 8.3 version. Okay, so this particular training I'm going to explain under our latest version. Okay, means the people whomever having more than 7.10 versions, that all people, this particular BI is there. People who are there under the lower versions, this particular module it may not there, but in future whenever the upgrade will come, this will be added to you automatically. So whenever you want to go to the reports, okay, so you can see at the left side, so we have an option called business intelligence. Okay, once you clicked on that particular business intelligence, we have a module called here analytics. Okay, once I clicked on this particular module called analytics, so this is the landing page of our BI. Means whenever you want to like whenever you are clicking on that particular analytics, directly you will land it on this particular page, and this is the landing page. So here you can see at the landing page itself we have a reports. Okay, the first report we will call it as something application usage. Means for every category, the way like you can say the based on the purpose, you can go to the different types of reports. The first category we have designed, that is application usage. So this particular application users category, we have a report called site users report. Means I will go one by one report also, but the way of navigations and the way of downloading everything remains the same, but the purpose will be different from one report to another report. Okay, the first report now I'm going to explain, that is something we will call it as a site users report, and I will share you one data also after this call, that what report, what exactly the data you will get. So this site users report will give you the data like how many people have logged in into the system, how many people have logged out, and at what time they have logged in, where they have logged in from the app or web. That all data you will get under this site users report. And in order to go to that particular report, so here you can see you have an option called default table preset. So as soon as you clicked on this particular default table preset, you will directly land it on the report. Or at the top of this screen left side, we have an option called 3 snipes, right? You can click on there, and here if you clicked on the reports, then under this application usage, this site users report will come. Means you can go from the home page, or you can use this particular navigation also to go to this particular report. But whenever you landed on this particular report, so if I scroll down, let me help you with the navigations first. So here you can see at the bottom, like at the left side or right side, so here we have a navigation. So in order to go from top to bottom, you can use this particular navigation, and this navigation is there. In order to go from left to right, you can use this particular navigation. So whenever you come to this any report, the first foremost step you need to do, you need to click on clear the filter. You need to clear the filter. So why you need to do that means, based on the sync, that particular last sync will be there, like the sync already, whatever the sync which was done, that sync automatically filter will be selected. So first of all, whenever you come to any report, we need to click on clear. So we need to clear the filter. And if I scroll down, I will get to know as of now there are 9,300 records, and I'm at the page 1. There are total 931 pages are there. Per one page I'm getting 10 records, and if I want to increase the records per page also, I can do that. If let's say I want per one page 20 records, then I can increase the records per page also from here. Now, so what exactly the site users report? So the site report will let me know that how many people have logged in and logged out, that all data I will get to know. So here you can see we have a columns are there. Okay, we have a login date. By default, for every report we have a fixed columns, like login date, logout date, and like how much duration they have spent, how much duration they have spent under minutes, what browser they have logged in, and what was their login ID, what was the system role, what is the designation, who they are reporting to. That all data you will get to know. But let's take, I want to customize this report, means I don't want this report and I want to remove some columns, or I want to edit, like add some columns. Means at the top of the option we have an option called choose fields, right? You can click on this particular choose fields, and whatever the data, like let's take now under this particular report, I want to know their IP address, like from which IP address they have logged in. Then you can simply keep your cursor at this IP address column, and you can simply drag and drop at the right side of the column. So as soon as you dragged and dropped, now here you can see IP address column got created in this particular report. Means it is as simple as that. You can simply drag and drop whatever the column you want under this particular report. You can simply drag and drop. Let's take, I want to know that how many people have logged in from mobile app and web. Then I can simply drag and drop this app login. Then I will get to know this particular user have logged in through app, some people have logged in through web. Like that I will get the data. And now the question will come into the mind, okay, I can add that particular columns. What if I want to delete the columns? Let's take, I don't want this particular corporate name column. Then what I can do, I can simply drag and drop here under this particular choose fields. Now this corporate name column will get deleted. So like that, whatever the data you want, like whatever the columns you want, you can drag and drop, or you can just remove from there to here. Now, so what is this particular search icon means? Let's say I want a specific user data only. Then you can simply search with that particular specific user data only. Then you can use this particular search icon and you can search it, or you can use this particular filter icon. If I'm clicking on this particular filter, now I want to know how many people are logged in from web only. Then I can simply click on web and I can click on OK. Now here you can say I'm getting this 9,154 records. Now I want to delete, like I want to download this data. At the top of the screen we have three options. The third option is export. I want to download this report, then I can simply click on export and I can download this to Excel or CSV or PDF way. So if I'm clicking on this export to CSV, now here you can see the report got downloaded. Now I can simply open this particular report and I can able to do my analysis based on whatever I want to do. Okay, this is how you can able to download the report. Here at the top, export to CSV, so that it will get downloaded automatically. Now let's take, I don't want to do this drag and drop every day. Okay, this drag and drop I don't want to do. This is something consuming my time every day. So what I can do, I can save my customized report also. Let's take, this is the format I'm using every day. Okay, and I don't want to use this drag and drop every day. I don't want to apply the filters also. I want to save this particular format. Then at the top of the screen here you can see you have an option called save, right? You can simply click on save and you can simply give the name also, whatever the name you want to keep. So let's say it is something called web usage report. You can give the name and you can simply click on save as. So as soon as you clicked on the save as, now here you can see web usage report got created into the system. Means if I go to the home page also now, landing page, here you can say under the site users report, you will get your filtered, whatever you have saved the filter, that report also will be there. Means as soon as I clicked on the web users report, now I will directly go to the web users report. So whatever the customization I have done for my report, that all customization will be there here. Means our LMS will give you that compatibility to save the filters also based on the business requirement. And the second beauty of the report is that, let's take, I don't want to come to the LMS. Okay, I want this report to be triggered to my email account every day. I don't want to depend on, like, I don't want to come to the LMS also. It need to be an automation. Then what we have done, we have an option called schedule. Okay, you can schedule this particular reports also based on your business requirement. Now, if I'm clicking on this particular schedule, now there are four steps will be there. The first step is that you need to mention the scheduler name, means what exactly the name you want to keep for this scheduler. So let's say it is something daily web users report. And now you can click on next. So under the second step, you can able to mention the frequency, whether you want this scheduler to be triggered to daily or fortnightly or half yearly, hourly, monthly, quarterly, whatever the pattern you want to set, you can set. Let's take, I want this to be triggered on every day. So I'm selecting every day, and you can schedule a time also. Let's take, I want this to be triggered from 9:30 a.m. every day. So I'm selecting 9:30. And when it need to be started also, I can give the start date. Let's take, it need to be started from tomorrow. It's already 11:13, so I'm starting from tomorrow. And end date also you can set. If you select no end date, means it will be triggered forever, means from tomorrow onwards it will get triggered on everyday basis. But let's take, I want this report to be triggered only up to 30th of this month, then I can select end date also. Means the mailer will get triggered from 28th January to 31st January. Like that, you can set that end date of scheduler also. If you don't want, then you can select no end date. And the third step, simple. So here you can able to simply select the users, like which people you want these mailers to be triggered. So the people whomever the part of the system, their data will come. Okay, let's take, I want to trigger to super admin and I want to trigger to Mahesh. So like that, I can able to add the data. Users wise I can add. But if you have a admins group, if you remember in our LMS, we can create a training groups also. If you add, let's take, if I'm adding this particular ample group, means the people who are part of the ample's training group, that all people this report will get triggered. You can add groups also. And the third step is you can simply give the subject line of the email body, what exactly you want to keep, like it is something structuring the email, and you can simply give the mail body. And if you want to add any other people also who are, whenever this mailer is triggering, you want to keep them under CC, then you can give their email ID also under CC. And you can simply click on save. So as soon as you clicked on the save, now the scheduler is saved successfully. Means from tomorrow onwards at the time of 9:30 a.m. every day, this report will get triggered to the respective persons. And as an admin, you want to know whether it is actually triggering or not. You want to know the delivery status of the schedulers. Then here we have a three snipes, and here at the last we have an option called schedule. You can click on the schedule. Now here you can see like we have created this particular daily web users report scheduler, and it is created on this date. And you will get to know last executed date also. From tomorrow I will get my last executed date, and I can see my entire status and everything. In future, I don't want this scheduler to be triggered anymore. Then I can simply toggle this particular thing. Means I don't want like that. I can keep status active or inactive by selecting this toggle. And if I want to edit the scheduler also, I can click on edit. And if I want to delete the scheduler also, I can do that. Means like that, you can able to create a schedulers also. Okay, that is something, a third advantage of the report. The first thing is that you can do customization. The second one, you can schedule it. The third one, you can download the report. And whatever the fields you want to add, you can able to add. And as said earlier, for every report, the purpose will be different. The site users report will give you the data of the LMS utilization. Okay, I hope it was clear. Is anyone have any doubts as of now? Hello.
Mahesh, what is the cron sync time?
What is this? I didn't get. Can you please
Cron
repeat
sync
your?
time. When does the data get synced?
Yeah, data get usually the we have a set backend there on between every 15 to 25 minutes it will get synced. Means let's take I have completed the course at 11:15, then it will get synced before 20 minutes.
Okay, 15 to 20 minutes is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, 15 to 20 minutes. Yes,
Okay, got that.
maximum sync. Yeah. And now like that you can go to the different reports, like site users report will give you that site users, and I have created one data, like what report, what exactly will give you the data. This thing I will share you via mail. So this site users report will give you this data, and user profile details report will give you this particular information. Like that I have created. But let me go to the most important reports in the system. The most important or most used report after site uses, that is something user profile details report. So what is this report will tell you means, so in our LMS, if you go to the user management and manage users, okay, I want to know, like as of now these are there are 287 people are there, and I want to download this all people data in the system. Then I can come to this particular user profile details report. So this report will give you me the actual count of the users who are there in the system, like what is their login id, when they have like what is the system role, what is the designation. Whenever you want the users data in the system who are created, you can use this particular report. But now here it is showing 292 people, but the actual users are 287. Why? Because the difference is, here I'm getting total users, means the active people also I'm getting, the deleted people also I'm getting. If I want only active people list, then you can click on choose fields here. Here we have added a two columns. Okay, one is something is deleted or is blocked. We need to apply these particular columns. If I'm mentioning is deleted, means I don't want a deleted people list, then I can mention is deleted as a false and is blocked as a false. Now I will get the actual count. So 287 people are there and these 287 records are there. So I'm getting these 287 people. So whenever you want active list people, you need to apply these two filters. And under these particular filters also we have a lot of fields also there. Whatever the data you are adding to their profile, everything will be there. Whether whatever, when they have joined, when they have created in the LMS also, if you want to know date of creation also you can see, and what is their competency unit, business structure. So whatever we have added the region, state to their profiles, that all data, whatever it is there to their profile, all things will be there. The only thing is that you need to drag and drop based on the business requirement. So this user profile details report will help you to know the actual users who are created in the system. Whenever you have a requirement, you can use this particular report. And remaining things remains the same, like saving the filters and scheduling and exporting. This all remains the same. Okay, for every report, the way of navigations and the way of using these icons was same, but the purpose will be different. Now let's go to that most important reports, that is something the actual sole purpose of the LMS, that is learning management reports. So the most important report, or you can say most like entire your business activity will be fulfilled with this particular report, that is learning progress detail report. So what is this learning progress detail report means? So if I go to the learning management, and here let's take, I have created a program called this automotive fundamentals or automate whatever, and I want to know that how many people have completed this particular module, how many people started, not started, that all data I need. So whenever you want the data of completion of courses or programs, then then you can go to this particular learning progress detail report. Okay, this is something 80% of your entire analysis will be helpful with this report. You can simply click on this learning progress detail report, and as soon as you come to the report, as said, you need to click on clear the filter. Now you have cleared the filter. Now here you will get to know the login ID and the role, the reporting authority and the username and the email ID, these all things. And here course or training name. Okay, so for what course you want the data, so you need to apply that particular you need to search with the course name. Let's take, I want to know that how many people have started this advanced emotional intelligence. I can simply paste under this course a training name. Here there is a space is there, so let me remove this. Now here you can say I'm getting the data. Okay, this is the course name, and under this particular course how many people I have assigned, that all data will get to know. And with this particular course, what is the topic you have mapped, that all that data also you will get. Topic means, so whenever you are launching the course, right, that particular during launching time here, whatever the topic name you are attaching here, that particular topic will be there. If you here there is one option will get, that is topic name. Here you can see topic, it was mapped with professional skills topic, so I'm getting the topic name. And under this particular program, whatever the modules are there, that all modules list I will get to know. Okay, so if I go to this particular modules, add learning, so here you can see under that I have created a program like that. So first, under this node I have added a module 1. Under that module 1 I have added 3 modules. Module 2 like this I have created my program. So I will get to know that whatever the modules are there, that all list will get here. And I want a specific module, then I can search with that particular module only. And I will get to know what is the order of the module under the program, how many, what is the progress. Okay, who are, give me one sec. I'm in the 2 pages, so it got closed. Give me one sec. And that you will get to know topic name, like how many modules are there, what is the order of the module, what is the progress of the module, who are started, who are not started, what is the type of the module. Means under this module, if it is a reference link, then it will show a reference link. If it is assessment, then it will show assessment like that. And how many marks he got, what is the aggregate marks, and how much maximum score he got if it is assessment, and when he has accessed the module, when they have completed it, how many attempts they have given. And if it is an assignment, then what are the remarks they have got, and who has evaluated that assignment, whether it is a blended or non-blended program, public or non-public, and when it was assigned, start date, end date, when the course is starting, when it is ending. This all data you will get to know. And in our latest LMS like 8.3 version, we have added 4 more columns. That is learning launch ID. You will get the launch ID also. What is the ID of that particular launch? What is the learning code? So means whenever you are creating any programs, right? Under this particular program, you are giving one code called learning code here, if you remember. So this learning codes also you will get under the report. And when the course got assigned to the user, that data also will get. Usually in our below 8.3 versions, we don't have this particular thing, like sorry, below 8.2 we don't have when the course was assigned, but we have added a column called assigned or opted date. When the module got completed under the program, that node completion date also will get, means module completion under that particular program. These 4 columns we have added based on the like suggestions we got from the different clients, that so we have added these new 4 columns under this particular learning progress detail report. And under this report, your entire business mostly related to the programs, that particular requirement will get fulfilled. Do you feel like anyone have any doubts with this learning progress detail report, or you feel that any column is missing which is required as per the business? Hello, am I audible?
Mahesh, it's captured all attempts data or only the last attempt?
If it is an assessment, right? You're talking about assessment, right?
Huh.
Yeah, and if it is an assessment, then the last attempt data will get to know.
Okay, only last attempt.
Yeah, last attempt data means the latest attempt, I can say.
Okay. There is no chance getting like all attempt data. Is there any chance? Is there any report as such?
Uh, no, as of now,
If you
only we
attempted,
will. Let's take. I got your point. Let's take there are two attempts are there, so you want the
yeah,
attempts wise data, right? Like for first attempt, how much you
yeah,
got
correct,
marks.
yeah. I want to see how, yeah, in which attempt he score highest, lowest. So
We'll get how many attempts he has done, but the score will
yeah,
get only for the last attempt only. So I will do one thing. Let me
latest
keep a
one.
note of it.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have that as of now, but if any
Hmm.
possibility is there, we will add the same. Okay. Let me check with my project team.
Okay.
But may I know the purpose of getting that particular all the items data, because maybe that leads to larger data in the system, right? Like what was exactly the business use case means you
No,
want to
it's a
know.
client requirement.
Okay.
It's a client requirement. Sometimes they ask the attempt wise data. And person, how many times they have attempt. We get the number of attempts,
Mm-hmm.
but what is his, what do you say, what is his performance in the all the
Okay. Like.
attempts?
Got
So,
it.
hmm?
Yeah, got it. I just noted this. Let me check. As of now, we don't have, but I will ask them, our product team, maybe add to add this feature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. And this, there is one more report we have, that is something we will call it as learning progress report. Okay, what is the difference between this learning progress detailed report and learning progress report means? So let me tell you a simple example. Let's say this program is there. Okay, this 3D master program is there, and I don't want to know that how many like how many people are completed what modules. I want the program based completion, means whether they have completed the program or not completed the program. I don't want the module wise data under the program. During that case, you can go to this particular report called learning progress report. So the difference between learning progress detail and learning progress means learning progress report will give you the data of the program wise, whether they have completed the program or not. Let's say here if I am searching now, now here you can say I'm getting only 12 records, because under this particular program I will only get whether they have completed or not completed. I will not get under this particular program what are the modules are there, the modules how many people have completed. We will not get that type of data under this learning progress. It is something you can say summary of the program report. So this is the program I have assigned, how many people have completed, how many people started not started. I can able to apply the filter, and if you attach any skills, then you will get to know what are the skills for mapped, how many credit hours you have mapped, what are the keywords you have mapped. If there is any certificate got attached, then you will get to know what is the certificate you have attached with the program, when the user completed it, what is the start date of the course, end date of the course. This all data you will get to know. But under learning progress detail report, beside the program name or course or training name, you will get the node or event name also. But here you are not getting. It is a program based report. Whenever you want program based report, you can come to the learning progress. If you want the module based report, then you can go to the learning progress detail report. Remaining everything remains the same. And we have another report especially for the assessments. Okay, what is assessment report means in our LMS? If you are like everyone knows, here we have an report like we have a assessments. Okay, in our LMS you can create assessments also. Now I want to know that how many marks he got. I don't want the date. I want to know the question and answers wise report. Means for that particular assessment, how what are the questions are there, what is the what are the answers the user has given. For that type of data, you can come to the assessment report. Assessment report will give you the data of the question and answers wise report. Let's take there are 10 questions are there under one assessment. Then for one user will get 10 records. Okay, let's take this particular Pratima is there. For this particular Pratima, there are these courses are assigned. Okay, and I want to know only a specific assessment. Okay, let's take I want this only this assessment. Then under this particular course, under this assessment, I think there are 4 questions are there. I will get to know whether the assessment is taken from the global bank. If I set any randomization, what is the status of that particular user? How much time they have spent under the question? What is the maximum marks, total marks? What is the last attempted date? How many attempts they have given? What is the level of the question? What is the question mark? This is the question text. We have given this is the question text, and what is the type of the question I will get to know, and from which tag the question has taken also I will get to know, and what is the response the user has given also I will get to know, and how many marks he got. And if it is something in assignment, like it is something called a descriptive type of question, then what is the mentor has given the remark and what is the mentor feedback, that all things I will get to know. With this assessment report will give me the data of the question and answers wise report. And same like that, for the learning management module, we have another report. That report we'll call it as a SCOM progress report. Means whenever you create any SCOM type of contents in our LMS, in our LMS is compatible of SCOM contents also, right? You can upload SCOM 1.2 and 1.3 content. For only SCOM related modules you want the data, then you can come to this SCOM progress report. And the beauty of this SCOM progress report is, let's take I want to know that how much time the user has spent under this particular SCOM content. Then we have a column called here SCOM time spent also. Means how much time the user has spent under that particular SCOM also will get to know. Okay, the last is something milliseconds, minutes, hours, milliseconds, seconds, minutes, like that I will get to know. Like this user has spent 13 seconds. Like this user has spent 6 minutes, 58 seconds, 55 milliseconds under this particular module. Like that, whenever you want any data related to the, like the how much time the user has spent under that particular module, if it is SCOM content, then you can come to this particular SCOM progress report. And for the learning management, these are all the 4 reports we have. And for for classroom trainings, we have 3 reports. If you are using classroom trainings, the most used report for classroom trainings, that is training status report. So under this particular training status report, if then you will get the entire data of the classroom training. Okay, how many people you have assigned under that particular classroom training, what is their mobile number, job title, this all things you'll get to know. What is their nomination status, means the status of the classroom training, whether they have confirmed or not. What is the session name, when the session is started, when the session is ended, what is the session status attendance, when the training is started, when the training is ended, what is the training name, whether the user is provided the feedback or not, how many marks he got, what is the status of the training, what is the type of the training, whether it is a public or non-public training, what topic it got attached, what is the venue of the training, what is the location of the venue, and how many credit hours they have achieved, who is the admin of the classroom training, who are the instructors, everything related to the classroom trainings. Whenever you are using classroom training module, then you can come to this particular training status report. And I don't want this users wise report, I want a summary of the classroom trainings. Then it's recommendable to go to the training master report. This training master report will give you the data of the classroom training, like how many people you have assigned, when the, like let's take I want to know in the LMS on June month how many trainings are created. Then I can simply apply that particular training start date of 2025. Let's take on on January, how many trainings are created, I will get to know like this. And what is the status of that particular training, and how many seats were there, how many people are assigned, what are the certificates got attached, what is the name of the certificate got attached, everything you'll get to know. In this training status report, training master report, we have added a separate new columns also. Like based on all the business requirement, they are saying that like how we'll get to know whether it is a virtual classroom training or physical classroom training. For that, we have added a data called session type. If it is ILT, means it is in physical classroom training. If it is VILT, means virtual classroom training. And you can, like, based on the integration, if it is integrated MS Teams, then you will get to know that virtual classroom training, under which platform also the training got conducted. These two columns we have added newly in the system. And also, if it is a blended classroom training, you will get to know this particular classroom training was mapped with which program also you'll get to know. And whenever you are marking the attendance, you want to know the attendance marked on date, then that also you'll get to know. And if it is a program, then the program learning code. There's like these 4 columns we have added, like these 5 columns we have newly added in this particular report under this training master report based on the business requirement. This training master report is for the classroom trainings. For classroom training, if it is the feedbacks, you want to know only the feedbacks, then you can come to the ILT feedback report. So whatever the feedback forms you have added related to the classroom training, you want to know the feedbacks answers, then you can come to this ILT feedback report. And if you want to know the budget of the classroom trainings, then you can come to this particular training budget report. This training budget report means, if you remember, in our LMS, whenever you are creating any classroom training, you can give the instructor cost and inventory cost and venue cost. So for this particular training, how much cost the LMS, like the budget of the classroom training, you can calculate. Our LMS will automatically calculate based on the instructor cost and inventory cost and venue cost if you are providing the cost. These are all related for the classroom trainings. And if you are using skills module, then you can come to the skill gap report. Means how many people, what skills they have mapped, what is their required level, and what is the gap of this skill, how much gap percentage, what is the type of this skill, when they have achieved the skill. Related to all the skills module, like skills functionality, if you are using, then you can come to this skill gap report. And if you are using gamification, then you can come to the gamification report. Under this gamification report, you will get to know like how many people, what points they got, how many points they have achieved it, like when they got points. That all data related to the gamification will get to know under this gamification report. And if you are using video library, then you can come to the video users report. Like that, you can go based on the purpose wise, whatever the reports you want to go, you can able to go to that particular reports. And the best report is certificate report. If you're using certificate management and you want to know how many certificates are generated in our LMS as of now, then you can come to the certificate report. And here you can simply assign with the certificate name or course name. Like this, let's take you have mapped with this active listening any certificate, then you can simply search with that particular course name. Then I will get to know, okay, active listening, these many people got this certificate, and when they got the certificate, that all data I will get to know. And one thing is there in every report, that is something, let's take, we want to calculate a pivot. So people who are there in the call, you are good at, like, you know that what is pivot. So in our LMS also you can create pivots also. So beside the every report, we have an option called pivot. Okay, pivot. You can click on that pivot or pivot there. And by default, one pivot will be created, but you can do the customization based on your business requirement. You can simply click on here, choose fields. And under the rows, I'm getting this data. Under the columns, I'm getting this data. Under the data, it will get automatically login code. So let me remove all these things. Let's take, I want to know courses wise completion. So I'm mentioning under the rows only course name. Under column, I'm just entering the status like that. I'm just simply closing it. Now I will get the data here. Like this is the course name, that how many people have completed, how many people not started, how many people are ongoing, that I will get to know. Means I no need to do download the data and I no need to do that pivot. So in our LMS is compatible to do these pivots also. You can simply mention these particular fields. Let's take these are the courses are there, but under these particular courses, I want to know how many people are completed only a specific designation. Then what you can do, you can simply mention the job role here. Now under this job role here, you can simply mention the data. Let's say I want to know only who are completed by the branch managers. Then I can apply here. Now I will get the data of only branch managers. So like that, whatever the data you want to add, you can simply apply that particular, like add these particular filters based on the business requirement. Now I don't want to do this pivot every day. I want to save this. Then same like that, you can save. It is something you can say daily usage report. And you can schedule this particular pivot also. So every day, let's take today I'm getting one record. Maybe if tomorrow, if another user is completing this module, then I will get one more record. Like the data will get updated automatically. Like that, you can create the pivots also in our LMS. And if you want to download also, you can download this also in the system.